that they can play through. Typical weak side. Often we'll see Adam roaming around the map very early to try and impact side lanes. Sometimes they'll even send him down bot lane to make sure that bot lane can gain advantages. With
4.5 months before you get to see a competitive game of League of Legends again. Xerxes hit with the root caller, immediately rooted up as well. And that Taliyah buried under the rocks that she loves so much already by BDS.
The Taliyah's really weak in this scenario. The bot lane's sprinting up here.
The Crab gave him 6.
Yeah, he got the smite on the Crab to get 6, but
Daisy comes down.
Got the mark. Yeah, you're
Nature's
right.
Grasp coming out as well. Xerxes looking for them damage. Lands the root, the knockback, as well as DOS comes in with the quickness. Adam locked down at 400 HP as Irrelevant keeps him at bay. And immediately Sheo is the first to fall. SK find the kill. The Rift Herald secured though by BDS. The eye still sits there. And I don't think anyone from BDS is going to take a trip in to try and pick it up. Flash forward from Marcoon into the knockup. Adam will get the Rift Herald in exchange for his support. Alive, a good knockback though with the Emperor's Divine means there's a 1-for-1 trade so far. DOS dashes away. Adam trying to come in to see if there's anything more to be found here in the mid lane, but DOS will once again use. He was the one who picked that up from the last fight, so BDS will be able to secure the first Dragon of the series. True Shot Barrage, it looks like actually the teams have recognized things have been a little bit slow. The Weaver's Wall has come in. Root onto DOS, and the Dragon secured for B.
Yeah, he'll definitely get it. Adam no flash yet, but DOS is just here to cover. So they've traded second Dragon for first tower on the Gnar.
Versus Fnatic, they can secure a 3rd seed, and then they will be one of Europe's representatives at the World Championship. But it's crazy that it's very likely that we'll be sending
new talent.
But it also makes a lot of sense why, like, we're seeing a very slow game. Like, there's a lot of weight for these players. Like, it would mean a lot to be able to have the opportunity.
Good jump away from Irrelevant. Flash forward from Labrov. They're investing a lot into making sure that this Gnar goes nowhere. Nuke gets his 2nd kill of the game.
Oh, I needed to flash the hook there. Did Irrelevant. Not sure if Labrov would have hit the wall and he could ult him anyway, but I don't think he would have. So maybe SK looking to fight back a bit here.
True Shot Barrage comes down. There's the charm, there's the quickness, there's the Weaver's Wall as well, and Adam is locked up in here alongside Labrov. Labrov will fall first. All out comes out from Adam. The exhaust goes down, but already X-Kick has fallen as well as Adam gets another knockback, another Trigger Seed, and another bit of healing to boot. They just can't take down this K'Sante as BDS clean it up.
I mean, Marcoon can't really move, can he? It's surprising they decide to engage this in a form.
But Evan Shroud, a bit more DPS for your carries, so it does make sense in this situation.
Well, this party.
Irrelevant has flash though, only halfway towards the Mega Gnar. Daisy stepping forward, there's the root caller as well. Weaver's Wall has been used, the Dragon already taken by BDS. It's now SK. Do you go in or do you flee? Irrelevant goes into Mega Gnar, but Adam, a front line for BDS.
Just healing BDS, sustaining them through this fight. Look at Marcoon though.
There's the Nature's Grasp. Crowny's rooted, cleanses. Featherstorm out as well, Extra Kick rooted as well. As BDS look for a re-engage, can't quite find it.
Oh, Labrov.
Great knockback onto Labrov. The depth charge coming across the wall as well, and BDS have lost 1. Nuke, Sheo, and Crowny seem to want to retreat. Adam was a little bit further forward than the rest of his team, but in the end, the recall timers will come out.
It's a bit awkward for BDS as SK have the push in mids. They should be able to secure this tower uncontested. Nice pick overall, but
Crowny overusing his tools there. The cleanse was enough, but it's Labrov that walks up and gets caught. Crowny doesn't have that ult now or the cleanse.
And Crowny locked up, knocked back with the seismic shove, and the shutdown goes over to the Maokai.
That's Baron.
That might just be a Baron, as you say. TP comes in from Irrelevant. Nuke has pushed in the top lane. Will BDS contest?
SK running out of time. They need to force this down. Ezreal almost got those 3 items. How do they fight this though? Irrelevant's getting close to that Mega Gnar. Nuke's on the flank. It's going to be on Nuke to find a big push, I think, here onto SK. They need to go soon.
Irrelevant building up that Mega Gnar. Worked Earth coming out as well as Labrov has had to flash away. Daisy with the knockup, but the Mega Gnar's not really where you want to put your damage down. Labrov locked up, rooted with the Nature's Grasp, and Irrelevant still on the chase. Good root with the root caller, and Labrov able to dodge to the side of the True Shot. Baron secured for SK. Labrov escapes with his life.
Very often. I'm going to put this back up there.
Surprising that BDS getting a tower. I mean, SK lost a lot of tempo after that Baron, looks like.
Trying to use numbers, and then BDS is just matching them with numbers of their own.
That should be okay now that these waves are coming in. Irrelevant's going to take over top. They got this bot tier 1.
Xerxes has come to answer, but Sheo could try and sneak around. Xerxes respects the fact that he doesn't see anyone from BDS on the map, apart from delays that soul, obviously, from BDS, which will always be on the back of the mind for SK.
You should be able to get this.
Yeah.
Just come out of that and be like, oh, we have to change the entirety of drafts because we made that single mistake. Obviously, There may be adaptations
This
as
could be it.
once again a small mistake is made. LeBron has no flash of his own. Knocked back with the seismic staff, and now the TP coming in from Adam. He's got to do Kasante things for 100 years as he pulls back Markoon. Adam dashing back in already. A double kill for Exekick, and now BDS only 3 members strong. Left to try and survive through this. Irrelevant has flash as Gnar. Will he go for any more? DOS still
making the right decision here. Exekick immediately moves over to mid while the rest of SK zone BDS away, giving them access to this tier 2 tower.
Would have taken the series, but they could have evened it out at 2-2. SK now on the front foot. Only 1,000 gold between the two. A Grey Weaver's Wall, as you say. Adam locked on one side, LeBron tries to hook away. But there's just so much damage from SK. That's one. Adam able to dash, the redemption being used. Nuke with a good Emperor's Divide keeps DOS and Irrelevant at bay. And BDS puts them down.
Gonna have to find a way to separate them. But now 4v4. DOS is on his way back from base. The Baron has been started.
Shio has flash and smite as well. QSS on Crownie with cleanse. Mikael's on cooldown. Redemption on cooldown.
Irrelevant has Mega and Flash. Adam goes in with the Pathfinder. Nuke's going to put a shoulder down to try and do a little bit more work, but the Baron already secured, and now Nuke has to jump away. Adam locked up with an R. The Wallop to follow as well, and Adam is down. BDS running for the hills as SK look for the Ocean Drake.
SK are dying at blowing summoners. He just kills the front line. He knows exactly what the win condition is when it comes to securing these objectives. They're going to get themselves another dragon. Just hits a champion. You can't follow up with the auto so they can react in time. So yeah, slow and steady for SK. Just use the cannon minions.
They will not fall to the bot lane and melt through this dragon. SK are not in position right now.
They don't have a position to split them up either. It's just Markoon. Can he just flash in and steal it? I think it's just dead.
TP. It's already gone. The Ocean Soul secured. The Weaver's Wall behind now. It's Certus jumps into the battle. Irrelevant's going to get rooted up. The GA already propped LeBron with a stopwatch of his own. Nuke on the wrong side of this fight, but already they killed off Irrelevant, and now the hook just wide. Exekick all on him to put the damage down.
Mary steal from Markoon.
Root Caller comes in. Adam trying to just distract SK. Pathfinder in. There's the all-out as well as Markoon's pulled back. Hook onto Certus. The quickness coming out from DOS, but he's already down to half HP. An incredible charm from him onto Nuke as the exhaust has fallen as well. Certus will fall. The shot down for BDS. DOS and Exekick trying to retreat. The Root Caller will land, but it's only Sheo on the chase up towards that top side. The rest of BDS are pushing in the mid lane.
A single mistake from SK could very well have cost them the game. Baroned up, 5 members alive with the Ocean Soul too. 42 seconds on Certus. BDS are going to continue this push.
Can they close it out here? We wondered if it would just complete on him. The Tiamat as well will help a little bit with this wave split.
I think they
Certus up in 14 seconds. Any TP wards for him. There's a couple. If they do want to,
they don't lose their heads, they should be able to go toe-to-toe, but that single moment is now giving BDS full control over the map. The goal doesn't really matter much at this point in the game. Everyone is getting close to full build. It's going to come
Agree to drop this one, but there's the Maokai ult.
And I think BDS are going to keep going though. A couple of roots. Unraveled Earth as well has been used. Adam on that front line. SK's poke doesn't really mean too much in the face of the Trigger Seed shields and the Ocean Soul as DOS almost hooked up. Labrov looked for him, couldn't quite find him. DOS trying to keep the wave away. There's the quickness, but DOS is now going to dash into them all. Already he's fallen. The Emperor's Divide will knock SK back. Adam goes all out as Irrelevant goes all the way to the grave alongside his compatriots. The Nexus Towers fall and BDS go 1-0 up.
BDS play the scaling game and SK did so many steps.
SK, I think it was recently, right?
BDD played it.
Faker played it, BDD played it, yeah.
So we've seen it a lot into the Azir. Mainly the idea is you outrange this.
Yeah, here they come.
Flash twisted
He's
advances to
suspicious,
play.
though.
Nuke is trying to path him that way. Certus flashes away. Bramble smash to get him back. The Apprehend available and first blood to BDS.
Adam classic. Markoon going to try and dive bot here.
No flash on Crownie.
This is important.
They just hit level 3. That can actually be huge here. Cozy Campfire goes down. Good double knocker from LeBron. Markoon flashing forward. The DOS goes down first. It's an absolute bloodbath. And not in the way that SK were hoping. Exa gets 1, flashes away at 2 for 1 in the bottom lane in favor of die here. I think Exekick does die here, K-Draw. Use the E forward. Sheo doesn't need a flash. He's got a twisted advance. He makes his home in the trees. The dash forward, the dash back as Exekick tries to escape. There's 2 red buffs on the enemy team. And Exekick has no place to go. Sheo slams him into the dirt and
Very surprising. Anyway, first dragon likely going in favor of BDS. SK trying to challenge.
Oh, this could be good for SK.
Could be really good. Markoon going in a 4v3 now in favor of SK. Crownie already down. Labrov trying to dance his way away. Nuke coming in from the side as well. Labrov has to flash. Sheo with a good knockback for heal for movement speed on DOS. Sheo though, twisted advance to a minion if he needs it. Instead, just eats a ball to the back and he's fine. Flash stun.
It's got E as well. Could
flash stun
here now.
E. stun. No need to flash.
Said
Easy
you want
as
your
that.
Renekton, baby.
SK get Irrelevant on the board.
Sejuani Renekton, empowered Renekton W. I think it's 3 stacks.
He's ghosting. Watching the stream somewhere else, perhaps, as he tries to trade in. Dashing away, Crownie going in with a killer instinct. Extra kick, you took a fight you just can't win! As Crownie comes out on top.
He had the Shiv advantage.
Trying to fight from behind when it comes to neutrals.
I mean, it's the same story, right? When
Yeah.
BDS made the finals, we joked about how like they didn't lose a dragon. And, like,
Yet to be put down. Marcoon still half the timer on that because he's been in combat recently. Now steps onto Sheo. Long-range Arcano Pulse from Nuke. The Nature's Guard's coming out as well, and they're just trying to nuke down Marcoon, and they'll do exactly that. Irrelevant on the front line. Right of the Arcane hits 2. Get more damage, the more charges you hit as the flash.
really attacking the bot lane.
Crownie's still pushing in mid as well. You can see Certus is going to try and answer that. Tower goes down.
Force him out of it, using the poke from Certus, but the poke is equally coming out from Crownie, chipping away at Marcoon's HP bar. SK are now on the dragon.
Certus
First
to look for
stunts
Crownie here. Certus goes in for
Oh!
Crownie, but can't quite get there. Now the Rob is feeling a little disturbed. He gets down with the quickness as they ride in the Arcane finds Certus. The dragon helping out BDS as well as Exakic's locked up. He has to flash, but the killer instinct lives up to its name as BDS clean out the fight.
Certus had to flash for that knock. If he did it, he would have gotten both of them, and then SK could follow up. Mid-tier 1, they're pinging their Herald as well, so the game might have just fallen apart for SK.
BDS are just executing.
In terms of thinking that perhaps
It's
it looked
understandable
like it
why
should
he
have
chose
been.
not to
Yeah.
flash it.
Yeah.
Either
It was
way,
a tricky one to manage.
BDS, they have a gold lead that's not impossible to come back from.
Oh, whoa! That must have been a Void Seeker plus the Rite of the Arcane, right? Oh, he dies! The
Yeah.
Void Seekers! The TP coming in now from Irrelevant, but as he joins the fray, you have to feel he's going to live up to his name pretty sharpish. Dashing away again, but those killer Void Seekers are just doing so much work. They continue to hit. Nuke and Crownie in another zip code as they land the poke from long range. I've seen...
Maybe he's going to Xerath ult here again and just have a bit of fun with it.
There we are. Rite of the Arcane comes down. DOS has to dodge.
He's not scripting.
Manages to do that. Gets away from one.
Look at this. The longer this goes on, the worse it gets.
How do you
Kai'Sa
hard
W,
engage?
Kai'Sa W, Xerath Q.
Poke.
Yeah. Emilio's almost already out of the fight with one more skill shot landing.
Oh,
And there
How
he
are you
goes.
going to hard engage a Killer Instinct in? It does! It is dead! Marcoon rooted up as well. The Rite of the Arcane. Last rites for Marcoon. Nuke misses the last shot just to show that something from BDS can miss.
A lot of comfort picks, and we have to come back to what Cadrel said at the beginning. With the SK applied for a fun pass, and BDS denied it.
That's not a bad line.
It's not a great one, though.
It's not great, but it's solid. The Apprehend comes out. Adam trying to have a little bit of fun in the mid lane, and now Exakik can turn this one around. A Lightning Crash has already been used, but he's going to start losing those stacks. And yeah, in the end, Adam will be able to flash and ghost his way away from it. Rite of the Arcane, once again.
We can confirm he's definitely not scripted, guys. 100%, without a doubt.
It's good poke.
It's good poke, but you know, we know, you know.
Yeah. Certus is 2 levels
Is Crownie
down
going to
on
go for the
ground.
ult W? No, it's too far.
Yeah, Crownie's 2 levels up on his own top lane.
Crownie's 7 levels up on DOS.
I've seen people be AFK and have less of a speed deficit. DOS is low, LeBron's going to lock up Certus. He knows that he doesn't even need to go for DOS. He'll fall to Sheo. He smites him. And SK have just been routed here. BDS bring out the Xerath, and it works wonders for them. Adds that little bit of poke into their composition, and SK were left floundering, unable to find an answer. BDS 1 game away from at least international competition. 1 game away from a 4th seed for LEC.
Yeah, calm, clean, and collected there from BDS. I feel like that dragon fight where Nuke went, where Certus went to that play was everything. That just either would win them or lose.
He's really going to limit your mobility with his miasma. Going to have a very comfortable laning phase into the Akali. And he's going to be dealing a lot of damage.
And he's going to get knocked up.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's got no E. He's got no flash. He's got nowhere to go as Irrelevant flashes forward for the brittle proc. And across the wall comes Marcoon. And that Alligator's going to be boots pretty soon. First blood to SK.
He's going to have to kill a minion.
Riddle kills the minion. Where are you going to go, Adam? Marcoon's on the chase. The knockback. The Call of the Forge got enough, and SK Playing through Irrelevant worked so well for them in the past. Miasma down, but Certus able to dodge away from it. Steps forward, dashes back, and escapes the clutches of BDS.
Nice play there from Certus.
Start off. And they're going to push out this bot wave.
Marcoon's going to get 6 on the wave here, though, so they're pushing out bot to get 6 on the Vi.
Yeah, this is good for Marcoon.
And Certus is running straight there. I don't think they're in time, though. Nice try.
You're right. It was a good idea. Fortunately, the timing was a little bit off. 5 seconds until Marcoon's flash is up. They'll lose the crab as well. 10 seconds now on the Herald. You imagine that this will be the objective that SK look to play for next.
Let's ult onto the Zeri.
Yeah, it's a little trickier, though, because you can't really stack the waves into a static Shiv. It just clears them out too easily, and that's exactly what Crowny did. DOS here is going to be locked up. Concussive blows. Permafrost first. Concussive blows second. There's the cease and desist. Exhaust immediately onto Marcoon as he's locked up in the middle of 3 members of BDS. And Marcoon is left to his own devices. He's flashed into the wall. A face plant to end all face plants there. As BDS are able to get on the board. Adam has TP, Irrelevant does not, so Certus is the one that has to deal with him. Pushing in that side lane, the collapse begins as Certus starts his back. Smite goes down, there's Adam with the TP first. Irrelevant going forward, Glacial Fissure has been used. Irrelevant's going to get locked up, and Adam on the front line is being exactly the same. He tries to slice and dice his way away, but Certus comes in just in time to get a consolation prize for SK.
The coordination is completely off here for SK. The TP comes...
Not going to be put down yet by SK, who do still have... at the moment, about an 800 gold lead, going to be pulled back a little bit here as BDS quite land a knockup. Viptoad now put down in the mid lane by SK as they realize the time is ticking. 15 seconds on that Cloud Dragon. Adam continues to push in top, does have the TP. Irrelevant pushing forward. Diving. There's the cease and desist as they try and get onto Nuke. Petrifying Gaze has been used as well, and Nuke is in a bouncy castle of hell. He's locked up, and he's somehow surviving. The call of the Portugal coming out as well with Crowny, Adam, and Sheo still alive. A 2-for-1 so far in favor of SK. They'll turn their eyes towards the Dragon, but no jungler left alive.
I mean, the engagement is a bit scuffed, but they somehow make it work. As you rightly said, though, Medic, no jungler available means that this Dragon start is very difficult.
Crowny just jumps in.
I think he thought he could get a kill onto DOS. Was not all these SK members surrounding him.
He also didn't have vision in the rush, right?
Oh, Certus doesn't have ults. Irrelevant needs to TP back. The Dragon fight's still going. Certus needs to base and TP in. There comes the Ornn TP. X-Kick trying to get the mid-wave in. 10,000 HP on this Dragon, and DOS doesn't have the ult either, so it's just a hook that you have to rely on. Crowny no flash. There's the TP. Behind, here comes Nuke as well. It's round 2 on the cards, but a lot of ultimates missing for SK.
For both teams, in fact, no ultimates for BDS either. It's a pure out fist fight, an all-right brawl here in the river. Adam locked up for a second, gets the damage down onto DOS, and Nuke's already killed off Irrelevant. There's the Dragon as well. It's down to about 3,000 HP, 1-for-1. Both the top laners have fallen. And with it, SK's hopes, it seems, of stealing away this Dragon. BDS secure it, their third Exekick. Pushing forward to the mid lane, the collapse perhaps from DOS as Sheo gets hooked up. The dredge line will find its mark, and Sheo will fall.
SK now coming alive a little bit. They lost the objective, but they're getting kills on key members here, the Xayah and the Akali.
Nuke, he didn't die immediately, so he was still able to get his ultimate out. He was still able to do a lot of damage as well.
Lebrov, hooked up. Unbreakable goes down. Certus now dashing forward. Sheo looking for the flank as DOS is locked with the Glacial Prison. And DOS will get the death charge off with the lightning crash. They jump onto Crowny. The Petrifying Gaze finds a 2-man stun, and Crowny has the time to survive, to dive away, but in the end he dies. Certus dashing away 8-1 in 2023 on the champ, but BDS don't give a damn. They'll shut him out of the fight and turn their eyes towards the Baron.
The series being secured for BDS. They're going to wait for Crowny to come back. Smite secured, all 5 members to angle in. And Marcoon and Certus, sure, they're great at diving in together, but once they're in and that Miasma's down, it becomes really hard to really do it.
Tier 1 in the top lane. Next up, Tier 1 in the mid. They continue just to take this standing gold off the map and have a man advantage as they group as 5 in mid to look for the Tier 2.
TP flanks are going to come in from Certus as TP's about to spawn. They have wards behind.
And Sheo can just go in. There's the TP flank, but already they've locked up Irrelevant. He's down to half HP. The Miasma down as well as Certus is isolated towards the top of the fight. SK can look for a re-engage. Call of the Forge got a possibility. Cease and desist available as well. 4 seconds on the flash as Marcoon dives in. And the dash from Certus as well. Marcoon already down to Petrifying Gaze with lock up Certus as he dashes and dances and prances his way through the fight. 2 for 2 so far. The Call of the Forge got for the re-engage. Next still alive. Crowny unable to step far enough forward as SK strike back.
50 seconds on the Dragon. They've won a fight. Finally, SK.
He was able to do a lot of work, and you can see it on the damage at the bottom of your screen.
They're dropping it.
SK, they've chosen to abandon the Dragon. They're saying that the Cloud Soul, they don't care. You can have it.
control of the top side. Tier 2 remain in bot and top for them as Sheo steps forward. Marcoon going onto Sheo. The hook lands onto Labrov, but Sheo so tanky as Certus tries to dive onto the backline. He's already down to half HP. SK know their lives are on the line here as they find one. A good Penetrant gaze onto Certus, but he has time to pop the stopwatch, and that means he does not go pop. He flashes away from the extendo beam from Crownie, and BDS have to retreat. The hook just wide. Nuke trying to retreat, trying to survive as Marcoon goes forward once again. The recall out from Adam. He doesn't have TP to join back in with this fight. Crownie, Sheo, and Nuke are left alone, and SK will overlay. Sheo has a sweeper. I find it surprising he hasn't used it to sweep the bush next to the pixel bush. They keep getting spotted on that vision. It gives SK a lot of information as Crownie steps a little bit too far forward. Irrelevant has to flash away though, and Crownie is behind the shield. The Unbreakable, the exhaust onto Certus. Crownie takes down one. Certus trying to dash and dive and do everything he can, and he manages to get the shutdown. Now it's all on Nuke, but he's rooted and taken out of the fight. SK find exactly the fight they needed.
And they will not go quietly into the night, will they? SK can get a Baron off of it.
1,000 gold ahead will extend to 3 as they look for this tier 2. Adam's going to answer it though with a tier 2 of his own, pushing in that top lane.
Can play on 2 lanes though, can't they? SK, they can move into mid. Gonna go over the wall, try and zone away to Sakali. Dragon pulled out, it's gonna reset.
Adam keeping Certus at bay. Single fight.
He's trying to force the Akali ult, he's trying to make it so he can tank it.
Adam going into Certus, he still has the GA. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the fight, Sheo's down to half HP, but he'll heal up a little bit. Certus at 400 as Crownie flashes and takes the kill, and now it's a 4v5. The hook doesn't quite connect because Nuke pops the stopwatch. Sheo going in, Exekick, praying to every Guardian Angel he can find. Gabriel, Azrael, do whatever you can to keep Exekick alive, but Crownie takes him out, and the Guardian Angels are more like a devil on their shoulders as SK are locked out of the fight, and BDS will march towards victory.
BDS do it once more.
So it's gone 3, 2, 1, and SK are here.
Irrelevant going in though. Marcoon can't find the engaged glacial prison being used on Irrelevant, and already he's down to 3rd HP. Gargoyles will shield him up, but will it be enough? He goes unstoppable, he gets healed as well. Cease and desist on the backline, but Irrelevant's already down, and now DOS up towards the top of the fight, can't get anywhere. Certus locked up as well by Labrov, and Nuke the Miasma comes down, and Certus tries to dip his way away, but only he and Exekick are left standing for SK.
Desperation for SK. They tried to force the fight and they just fall apart. BDS with the Baron are looking for the Nexus, they're looking for the 3-0, and they're looking for that international spot.
A spot in our final 4 beckons BDS. SK have done everything they can to hold them at bay, but it seems like it's not enough for today as Certus steps in and is put into the dirt. Exekick will feather storm, but the only storm brewing is one for BDS. The Nexus falls, and BDS will be going international.
Really good series from BDS. They had a lot of answers to a lot of the things that SK tried to throw at them, and they stuck true to their name.